Well, good afternoon. Finding your groove back, finding your mojo back. It's what we're talking about today. Finding your life again, that enthusiasm to live again and being excited, about life. Looking forward to seeing the greatness of this life and what this life can offer. You know, have you ever felt like you've lost yourself? Like you've lost yourself in the chaos and challenges of this life. So you feel this to the point that you feel like you don't even know yourself anymore. Have you ever felt like you've lost yourself like that? And you've lost yourself, in the chaos, in the challenges, in the difficulties of this life, that you feel like you don't even know yourself anymore. We get busy, we get stressed, we get stressed about life, doing this and getting that, together, and we lose sight of what truly matters because of the challenges, because of the busyness of this life. We forget to enjoy the little things. We forget to enjoy the little things that matter in life, or we forget to pursue our passions. We forget to pursue our dreams. We forget to pursue our dreams. And the biggest one, we forget to take care of ourselves. As we get lost, in the chaos, in the challenges, in whatever it is, we're going through in life, sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. Have you ever felt like you were going through, just the motions, but something is missing? You're going through the motions, but something is missing. Something is not adding up. Something is not what it should be. I know I have. I know I have. I know this firsthand. I've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. That is why I'm talking about this today. Now, despite my best efforts, I found myself feeling empty, feeling unfulfilled, and disconnected from the things that truly matters and the things that brought me joy. But I learned that it's never too late to find your way back. It's never too late to find your way back, to rediscover the things that make you come alive, the things that make you come alive. So for me, it started with reflection. We spoke not so long ago about the importance of self-awareness and self-respect and knowing your worth, and the importance of reflecting when you do all of this. So for me, it started with reflection. I took a step back. Evaluated my life, and identified the things that were draining me. I took a step back and I evaluated my life and identified the things that were draining me. I asked myself, what has changed? I asked myself, what has changed? I was concerned. I wanted and I needed to be myself again. I needed to be joyful again. What has changed? What's missing? What can I do to get my groove back, to get my life back? What can I do to get my mojo back? As I reflected, I started to remember the things, that brought me joy. I started to remember the things that brought me joy, the old movies that made me laugh, the old movies that made me laugh, the games that challenged me, the places that inspired me. This is me going back, reflecting, and I started to remember all those things. What is it that used to make me laugh? The movies that used to make me laugh, the games that used to challenge me, the places that inspired me. you know, I started to reconnect. I started to reconnect with those things. And slowly but surely, I began to feel alive again. Slowly but surely, I began to feel alive again. I call it a journey of self rediscovery. That is what I call it, a journey of self rediscovery, where I had to go back, rediscover the things that used to make me feel alive. And as I went through these things, I reconnected with old hobbies and old passions, and finding that enthusiasm again. I remembered dressing up and making myself beautiful. I remembered dressing up, making myself beautiful, and started to feel like myself again. I remembered my worth, and that I used to believe that I have a place in this world and I'm part of this world. I remembered my worth. I remembered my worth and started, to believe again that I used to believe that I have a place in this world. I'm part of this world. I started to feel alive again, and I felt a sense of hope. I felt a sense of hope as I was doing all of this. Now, I remembered that I used to be fun. I used to be fun, that I used to dream big. I used to dream big, and I started to do those things again. I took time for myself. I took time for myself, rediscovered my passions, my forgotten and uncovered talents. I started to rediscover and discover some of the things I did not even know about myself. I discovered all of this, things I had forgotten about, things that were still to be, uncovered and discovered about me, my talents and my skills. And I learned to appreciate the little things as I was discovering these things and, remembering all these things about myself. It's amazing to lose yourself and still think that you've got things in order. It's amazing to lose yourself and still think that you are still yourself, and yet you are somebody different. You don't even know the person that you are anymore. You are just, you are existing. You don't even know what tomorrow is going to look like. Not that we know what tomorrow is going to look like, but you don't have the enthusiasm in you anymore. So as I reflected on the things I used to do and loved doing, I realized that some people from my past, they don't align with my present and future goals. I deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift me and support me. So as I reflected, I realized that I deserve to, surround myself with people who uplift and support me. This is very important if you want to make it in life. Now, maybe you've lost your way due to failure. Maybe you've lost your way due to failure, due to illness, due to loss, due to rejection, or, due to significant life changes, because there's so many changes in life. People get married, they lose themselves. People have children, they lose themselves. People, go through a divorce, they lose themselves. People lose their job, they lose themselves. They don't make it through, their studies and to becoming what they would have wanted to become in this life. Then they lose themselves. That could be you right now. And maybe because of all these challenges and experiences, you've lost your way. Maybe you are facing, challenges that seem insurmountable. Challenges that seem insurmountable, like, incarceration or past mistakes you've made, the biggest mistake of your life. You think that there is no turning back. You think that there is no way of making it out of that situation alive. There's no way you can ever, regain your dignity, your life back. Maybe, you've been through all of these things, but here is the truth. No matter what you've been through, this is the truth, believe it. No matter what you've been through, no matter what you've experienced, what you've lost, how things have been going in your life and where you are right now in your life, you can start anew. You can start anew. You can rise above your circumstances and even become an even brighter version of yourself. That is something I want you to know. You can rise above your circumstances. And as you rise, you can surprise yourself and surprise those who've been watching you fail, watching you discouraged, disappointed. You know, you can become an even brighter version of yourself as you believe in yourself again. I am telling you this because I know it firsthand. Look at me today. There was a time I thought it was over. I could never, or I will never find myself again. I'm sitting here today. I'm joyful, I'm hopeful, and I'm full of life. I asked myself as I was going through, this difficult time of my life. I asked myself, who said I have to be a certain age or a genius to achieve my dreams? Who said I needed or I have to be a certain age or a genius for me to achieve my dreams? This question sparked my self-confidence. It brought me back to life. It sparked my self-confidence and excitement. And I realized that I have the power to create the life that I want, regardless of my age, regardless of my background. That is why I'm telling you what I'm telling you today. May you let this spark that self-confidence in you, excitement inside of you, so that you believe that you can create the life that you want. I asked myself this question and it really assisted me. Now remember, now dreaming and starting anew doesn't have deadlines. It does not have deadlines. You can do it anytime with determination and a willingness to take action, with determination and a willingness to take action. So, are you giving your loved ones your best self? Are you giving your loved ones your best self? Are you working on improving yourself? Are you focusing on what truly matters? Because here's one other thing I've realized. We tend to focus on things that have nothing to do with us, things that will not benefit us, things that will not, affect us positively. We waste so much time focusing on those things, things that don't matter, what people say, what people expect, how we feel we are not good enough, how we feel we do not qualify, how we feel we are not the right people, how we feel we do not have the right skills, how we feel we are not at the right age to do certain things. Who said, your age must come and limit you? I asked myself a very important question. Who said I have to be a certain age or a genius to achieve my dreams? And I realized that no one said that. It was something that was in my mind that was, limiting me, that was frustrating me, that was creating, stumbling blocks for me that were not necessary. Now, the question is, what has changed? I'm asking you. What has changed? Have you given up on yourself? Have you given up on yourself? Don't give up on yourself. It's not too late to make a change and to make changes and to find your groove again, to find yourself again. You can start living a life you've always wanted, or even a better life than the life you wanted for yourself. You just need to look back. What have you been, missing in your life? What is it that is gone, that has taken away a piece of you, or a big piece of you? Or for some people, you may find that it's not what you used to do that will bring back your mojo back, that will bring back your groove. It may be something you have to start doing you've never done before in your life. You may need to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe for a very long time, you've been comfortable being just an ordinary person, being just a failure, feeling sorry for yourself. Maybe now it's time to step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself, doing things you never thought you'll ever do. And as you challenge yourself like this, that new person, that person that is supposed to be alive today, will start coming out, and you will feel alive again. Even though you've never felt it maybe before, you will experience it as you step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to do something different, to experience new things, to watch that movie that might just make you laugh, to start dressing up and taking care of yourself, going back to the gym, eating the right food, surrounding yourself, you know, with the right people, people who care for you, people who support you, people who value your dreams, people who value your worth, and people who will not devalue you. I ask a question: what has changed? We need to find that one thing. Or the other question: what needs to change for you to find your groove back and start smiling and start looking forward to becoming the best version of yourself? Like I said, you can rise above your circumstances and become an even brighter version of yourself. Is that what you're willing to let go of? To sit where you are comfortably, the even brighter version of yourself, what you've never seen before, what you've never been before. It is at stake as you choose to be comfortable and settle for less. You can rise again. You can rise above your circumstance. You just need to believe in yourself and know that it doesn't matter what age you have or you are. It doesn't matter how bad things have been. It doesn't matter who is gone. who doesn't love you, who doesn't believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. And as you do that, you can become a better version of yourself. You can rise again. Look at me. I'm standing today. I discovered my talents I didn't know I have. I discovered my joy and I have hope again. And I'm smiling and I'm challenging myself every single day to do things I never thought I'll ever do. And I challenge you to do the same today. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye.